I started my first musical spark was from like secondary school.
Really?
I did like SS1. One of my guys being just tell me, say, okay, you just start to write rap, to make you rap for me, come rap for me. He bust my head. I say, come on. I feel run this beat now. Say, guy, come, let's form a group.
You form group?
Bro, at this time we're listening to.
Let's quickly sip some Lipton. Yeah, thank you, Lipton, for keeping it refreshed and allowing us experience human connection.
We're listening to the Tribesmen, Plantation Boys, now that era. Yeah. Tribesmen in particular are a group that very, very, on their own, single-handedly, individually, are one of the biggest reasons why I said I wanted to be a rapper.
Tribesmen,
that group, that rap group, the Tribesmen, consisting of LD, Freestyle, and Kaboom.
Wow.
Those three, bro. Obviously, there was a bigger group, the Tribe. Too Shorts was in the Tribe. Dr. Sid was in the Tribe. I remember the Tribe now. Sasha P was in that Tribe. Bro, I'm talking, I was in SS1. If I was in SS1 then, that was 2000. I finished 2006. So that would be like 4, 3,
wow.
4. Yeah. So early days, my brother.
So those were the guys that actually really started hip hop.
Those were the guys, well, not started. Those were the guys that created a different type of rap.
Yeah.
Now, there was already before them, there was already maybe the Idris Abdul Karims, the Tony Tetwilas, around that time as well. So maybe not before, but around that time as well. But what these guys did that I found so peculiar was they created this kind of rap that it felt like I was listening to someone tell me a story and I was following that story. I was so deeply entertained. But these guys still they rhyme, still they, it bust on my head.
Before then, what was available?
Before then, that's what I say. Before then, the type of rap that I can remember being Nigerian rap that might have been available before then was probably Idris Tetula. I can't think of an older.
I'm trying to differentiate between the styles because your style is very unique, right? Was it like the oldest rappers?
So my style is a big fusion.
Yeah.
Now these guys definitely were a huge influence, but I was also listening to a lot of foreign influences at the time. This time was Kanye West, College Dropout, for example.
Right.
Yeah, this time was Kanye West, College Dropout. I was listening to Jay as well. Then my later days, I had a huge Lil Wayne influence as well.
Right.
Yeah. This was like early uni days. And then a lot of other genres also kind of entered into my style, high life, Afrobeat. So Fela, growing up, in fact, I grew up on Fela's records. Almost every single record, I feel know everything word for word. Because obviously the link as well, Popsy was Fela's lawyer for the longest time.
Right.
Yeah, so in fact, there's a vivid clip in my head. My Popsy driving the car, me and my siblings in the back, Fela record playing in his 504. Just giving them, we're singing along, all of us. It's a very strong memory there. So a lot of different other genres really influenced me as well. And, that's how but in terms of rap, in terms of Nigerian rap, my biggest influence, I think I would say, were the Tribesmen.
Amazing. Shout out to Tribesmen.
Eddie
Don. I think I remember.
I wonder where everybody is right now, Sha.
Yeah. But like you starting a group in SS1 and everything, and going to study law, do you think that you're going to end up a singer or you just wanted to go and do law to please your parents? Like, you know what, let me just finish this law. After I finish, I'll carry the certificate for you guys and I will enter.
In SS1, I didn't know that I was going to do music, like, for career, for work. No.
What do you think you're going to do?
At the time, I still thought it was even something I just liked. I thought I was going to become a lawyer like my dad and my mom.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't know maths.
But did you like law?
I did actually, funny enough.
You really did like law?
I did actually. Yeah.
Okay.
I enjoyed it. I still actually enjoy it. Law is a thing that can be fun if you're really interested in it. I know it seems really hard because there's a lot to know. Yeah.
No, bro, let me say, I got an A in legal system. I won't go ask the lecturers, are you sure?
Just that my script,
my script, hey. That's how bad it was.
Yeah, no, I feel you on that. I mean, there are times when it could be tough, of course, when there's a lot to memorize and all that stuff. But in uni, I didn't have to do too much of memorizing because, like I said, in that side of the world, they allow us to open book, all those things. But law school that had to do with the procedure, which ironically is probably the one that we should be opening book for. Because, so what you learn in uni is like theory, you know, the basic principles of law. In law school is like the procedure, how to apply those principles in actual court. So, yeah, those ones we had to memorize a lot.
In law school?
We had to memorize a lot.
How did you feel coming from that space where you were opening your book and...
My brother, it was a shocker.
Did you pass?
I did. And I tried it very well. I got a 2-1.
You passed on the first...
Yeah, 2-1. Law school 2-1, uni 2-1.
Mad.
Thank you so much. I got a 2-1. Put some respect on my name.
A bad guy.
Thank you. Because it's not easy to get 2-1 in law.
So after getting 2-1 in uni and getting 2-1 in law school, my father was like, really? You want
to do music? Feel free, go and do your music.
He said he should.
Yeah, they were very okay with. So even after this, and this is how, I guess, respectful of my Nigerian parents I was. Even after this, I started to practice actually. So it wasn't even like
practice
after the school. I said, "Come on, take the certificate." No, I started to practice. So there was a point in time, my brother, where I was Clark Kent during the day and Superman.
Mad.
I would be in the chambers during the working hours of the day, and by the time it gets to like 5-6 p.m., I'm thinking to my mind, "Okay, industry night is coming. I need to start moving." Okay, I'll enter the motor, and as I'm driving, I was staying on the mainland, because my family stayed on the mainland. So as I'm driving to the highland, I'll be changing my cloth.
Yes.
Changing my cloth during driving. I got to make it to industry night. I got to make it on time.
Wow.
You know, industry night was
so big.
There was nothing bigger than, at the time.
So big.
Absolutely nothing bigger than industry night. And so any artist trying to get heard, trying to blow in this game, just try and be there, try and perform, make people see you.
So as a 9-to-5 lawyer, you were already recording like your own like singles and everything.
Yes,
you're trying to push music.
Even since uni actually. First time I did like a professional studio recording in uni was maybe like 2007, 8. You know, then I put together like a mixtape in 2009. And people started to like hear about me, you know, those years. Yeah. So 2010, I finished uni, continued releasing. I put out some tracks those early years, 11, 12, 13. 2013, I started to get some level of acclaim. I put out a song called High Class in 2013. That one kind of covered a very good level of ground. So I started to get some acclaim. Now, 2014 and 15, I think those were the determining years.
Yeah. Can you remember the exact time you think you got into the industry?
That's why I say 14/15.
Yeah.
Exact time I think that I got a breakthrough.
Yeah.
A mainstream.
How did you get that breakthrough?
Mainstream breakthrough came by an unprecedented method. Method that personally, I didn't plan it.
Is it with your comic?
Thank you very much. That's what I'm going. Yeah, I didn't even I didn't even knew that. That's what I'm going to enter.
I mean, some people were given 1 talent, 2 talents, 5 talents, but you have, I don't know, maybe you've moved up to 16. I don't know. But the talent is plenty. When you picked up that AMVCA, what did it make you feel? Because you're clean in music, you're clean as an actor. What else? You don't do stand up. Well,
I don't understand.
Even if you tried, you probably would.
Stand up is tough, man.
It's tough.
Stand up is tough. It's a different ball game.
So my thing here is that being multi-talented can be a blessing and a curse, right?
Yeah.
It's more of a blessing than it is a curse. The curse might be just that putting everything together, you can be overwhelmed. Would you say it's more of a blessing for you? And how do you handle the other parts that are not so?
I'll definitely say it's a blessing.
Yeah.
I'll say it's a blessing. I believe that the way I look at life, we have a very short time here. You know, the only thing that's certain is that everyone is going to die at some point in time. One day we're going to leave here. We don't know where we are. We don't know if we are going anywhere from here. So all we know is what we have here. Now, while we're here, whatever it is that you want to do, whatever is going through your mind, this thing, I found that I like this thing. Anyone that speaks to me, that says anything like that, I'll always tell them, go for it. Like, do everything that you can possibly do because, bruh, he's the only one that this life is.
So is that the energy you put into
the energy? I always try to maximize all my potentials. Everything that I think I can possibly do, I want to do it.
So as opposed to being stuck in self-doubt and not being sure of the next move, you just move because you're not so sure you're going to be alive for the longest time.
Yeah.
I think that's a better way to actually live.
Yeah. I think it's the best mindset to have. Just go for it. Just do it.
People are scared of failing and
but then, yeah, you will fail. So why should you now be afraid of it? Let me not pretend that this mindset doesn't creep in every now and then. No, let me not pretend. I'm not a supernatural human being. Mm-hmm. For every human, from time to time, you have those that's like, can I do this? Will this succeed? Will this, But what I always try to make my overarching mindset is that, bro, just do whatever it is, just do it. Guaranteed you will fail a few times at some things, but eventually you succeed.
Just do it like Nike.
Just give them.
But I'm curious, right? What's your creative process like? What goes on in your head? Even in terms of like music, rap, acting, what's going on in your head? Like when you're trying to create and everything.
When I'm trying to create, usually I want to do something. I want to either do something that has never been done before, or I want to do something in a completely different way than has been done before. I think those are the things I try to keep in my head when I'm creating generally. Yeah. Whatever it is I'm creating, whether it's film, whether so whatever concept, whatever ideas I have, I want to drop in a way that is, it's like, which angle this guy come from this time around.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty much what goes on in my head, I think.
But it's something I'm really curious about. And I mean, you and Simi were friends for the longest time. I actually thought there was something there. I mean, but now we know better.
Yeah, many people thought there was.
Yeah.
But it was the P now. That was the P. The album was called Chemistry. No, why would you not thought that there is something?
No, but you guys, even before Chemistry, you guys were already singing together.
Yeah.
And after that, okay, we now know that she belongs to AG Baby. But
of course,
we never see your own baby. Like, it's always been on a low, like... Is it intentional that you don't want to just protect anybody in front, or you're not that guy, or you fear breakfast, or what exactly?
The wise man once said, a lot of people are asking whether I'm in single or in relationship.
I'm actually curious.
There's a video of that guy. You know that guy that said,
I feel like I'm about to dodge this thing.
I'm going to get back to...
Oh yeah, wait, I wait for you. Land.
I'm going to get back to the answer. The real issue is, I'm actually having somebody, but people just didn't know.
Oh.
I'm having somebody.
How come we don't know? Like, nobody has licked it. That means you're having very good circle.
If you see the way everybody is looking at me right now.
They don't even post with camera. They wait for you. Oh yeah, talk out.
They say,
No, but if the message doesn't do that means I don't trust this story.
But it's super, super, super low-key that even he doesn't know.
I beg you, be artist, you not be one person must know. You have driven somewhere in the middle of the night. How low-key can he really be?
I have a very serious girlfriend right now.
I love it.
A very serious girlfriend. I'm not keen on marriage as an institution.
Why? I'm not putting you on the hot seat. I'm just saying, like,
I don't think it's not for everybody.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think it's for everybody.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think it's necessarily compulsory. I think on this side of the world, we've grown a craze, very serious craze about it. We've built almost like a culture around it. And now people put themselves in ridiculously damning situations
just to be married.
Just to have what seems like a stable marriage.
It's crazy.
Yeah. We heard about the story recently, the woman that passed, the domestic violence situation.
The gospel.
There are many, many crazy, crazy, wild cases that we probably know of. Maybe somebody close to you has told you of before. But everybody's still crazy about this marriage thing.
It's crazy.
When are you getting married? When is their own? They want to do big party. They want to pick a bead. They want to wear different colors. It's beautiful to look at. For the culture, it's nice and everything. But let's face real life that come after. When I said I have a serious girlfriend, I was joking. I don't have a serious girlfriend. Sorry to disappoint you.
Falz, what's wrong with you?
I was sorry to disappoint you.
So marriage is not a side. Serious
when
girlfriend,
I said I have a serious girlfriend, Hella Horn, I was only joking.
But don't you like love? You always think about love. Mr. Soldier, love. You people are all scammers. That's what this man was talking about.
No, but
it's a scam.
I've not been in love before, Sha.
Jesus Christ.
I've never been in love. I've never said to a woman in a romantical way, I'm in love with you.
It's a lie.
I've never.
Even when we're maybe like in uni, that teenage love, midnight call.
I had one.
I was never.
I've never said I love you to a girl.
What? So where are you singing these things from? Is it from somebody else's story?
No, as an artist, you have to have canvas now. When you have the canvas, you have different color of paint. You splash anything anywhere.
So you never even go through one small break. We just inspire one bad song like this.
I never go through heartbreak in that manner. No.
Wow, it's always love and light with you.
Oh, yeah.
You have to taste the heartbreak smoke.
I'm ready.
Your lyrics go change.
I'm ready. I think very soon now. I want to, but also recently I haven't opened up myself to it. In the beginning, I wasn't necessarily closing up myself, but I just didn't experience. But recently, I closed the door.
Why?
Just not ready now. You know, when you're not ready.
What did something to you? Usually, people like you that say, they don't deal with that one tough situation. Say, me never again. I think that's why. But where are you now?
Fair enough. It wasn't like I can't pinpoint anything and say that this will happen. It's just I just don't feel like I'm ready for that serious commitment now that can alter my life.
How do you mean? Like, not marriage, just maybe something very serious with someone that you really care. Because I'm tired of the streets, bro. I just searching for love now, like Bridget, like that Anthony guy for Bridget. I find love because.
But maybe maybe a part of me also feels like if I go love last song,
you go love over. That's my problem with that.
Yeah, maybe.
That's not only
maybe problem. A part of me also. So for that reason now, I don't want something that will affect my life. I will not able to focus again. I say, my dear, I don't even want to record today. No.
Exactly my fear.
Let me just be looking at you.
Because always small, they don't text me back like this. I don't feel they do podcast while they do in peace. So imagine.
So maybe a part of me also is,
I'm praying for you, don't worry. The right person.
I also pray for you, my dear. We can intercede on each other.